Waina woye ba woye sura e mamusul boy alamale disoni sumialanye bankomolu woye yawo mbale mbaranye gambia musul waina woye mbale mbaranye bankomolu waina ba woye wayo Bawe wayo Banko musolo Gambia musolo alma ale al sutura alba doko minna alla bata alma ale akali khairati atollo musolti min yalanko alka wulu alka fatumol to alka dingol to koma yiko mo soto be min no minnam wayna woy mbale mbaranye banko molo wayna woye ba woy sura e mam so alamale so sunyalanye banko molo wayna woye ba woy sura e mam so alamale so Yellow man soto, Diol man soto, Alulali Altesidi, Gambia Musukendolo, and the Gambia Bondi, Nalu, Animbara, Dolalu, Gambia Musolu, no de Nebana in Dunia Conole, Alton Mamarum Lakafa in Timolto, Albar Musul Lakafa in Timolto, Aldol Lakafa in Timolto. Aligambia bondi di kokono babe bana potolala balul masone abanko kamusolo alnimbara
Mimbe kidding.
Nkafo wole nyama.
Badi nyinde atemo kodi ma bade te me yaron ko Home Digital FM 99.9 ani mimbe Kerin TV wole nyin sabalena atol mini yaron ko alkasafaro leke fir fegol le balbo da lafta kabin kankula ning alnata Home Digital FM jamo kankula bondal te dame yaron ko ning e kankula dunia bele kalong e ka fengo mi wafi ani kama minna ando manna da wala atul mini alon ko project ko bale bulu gambia banko kanim banko e bantara na lafta mole nyim project ko kalamuta janne modulati alsina kachano dami nka advertisement or kaliyele dami yalon ko nse voice kali nga bi mix ngana murung nga eali bara manna da wala ni lafta talk show la dami yalon ko business ole be bulu wala project ole be bulu isina sino radio to janne wala itarasiri na online tv ine mole den kachala pour nyin kamala ese ku jama lonje ntolu dum mobundale timi yaron ko ka fahamuro yurwande kanda malu ke kilomoti wala munna lo kankuoti wala ya sabu ibe dawoda ni atara safaro le be bulu do lafta mole kala mutande kana ker nan tarabri kama nema bana laftan command la drongal se fero ke alien commandi plus 220 779 4475 wala plus 220-734-3125 hanside ning altulbe diaspora alsenna whatsapp command nole plus 44-777-1676-759 wala mimbe kering nka wole nyama andum fanan nka ke wole nyama
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
Bismillahi rahmani rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Mbaɗen Gambiyankolungal sama alisama 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 alisama. Albe dunna fanna o fanna ngali konton kabona jusi konto kanum teya fangla anim badi yala bari momi be kan jibe jam badi ngol lamu terol nin kanum tewol lamu banku di ñol lamu ndeñolu fanna jamato o kanunte yakan kali konton anin fama jiyola assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh mbuloben koma kontan de fanan bi fanan ka latela tentu min wata baki to momen na wulta kayro kono bita suto mbel lala to momen na ngadane fo asi nyimma landi ay nyimma wulende kayro kono fansuto ni nyasuto ni jata kende akono bari ngajile wadol bije ekatay lale jandim fano wekela e ko furewti wala jandim fano wekela inin jankaro e wuli jandim fano wekela inin kuliya kuy wuli inin min mela woto wato beto hana atare ko a kayro tan wala ketanu fonga wato ta ka Allah taala tendu dron hana madin tel man fensuto alay naman ke tenturo da manati tenturo damma hana danta kanyum fole wato beto ay minke antul hada madde ngoy amaki da fenye adu ala da fen siata ila da fen to banna itele taflo ko do ina minaje wala ina mina amoy ni sifa be caring la daro la fannala there are millions of or billions of species out there mianon ko internet ma minjeno hanum kamini ko man di scientist la mianon ko londu safu buwallo mo ni nara londo la fannala nin ko buwala manke ko min benyim benna mo fi mo fi ya buwala ma de no nin ko buwalo yende ko e jarabita bakele ka koli kisi mianon ko the center of research mianon ko kajele ko luwolu ke mirale ka kukuta funtinde wala a breakthrough about something very very fundamental that will affect our livelihood on this planet for jankarol lomba fo kulo mu mianon ko da fenle fanna lomba ya funtindi fo munna wala ñin kulo jaral lalu mianon ko si fenle dol jaral no mianon ko tun kunu nara woli ketan hadma de kolya ku balte pour ka jaralo soto no courant lo mianon ko ngemoy inata ay doctorol jaxali ay nurse ay londitiol jaxali ay scientistol jaxali for how long ya kata fo kanyin e courant lu to have a breakthrough pour ka jaralo nat nan courant la fanda woli bo research milike kam o bulondu bundalu e kiskisiro ke mbolle mako there are so many things mianon ko telephone ma min discover no hanbe be mento woli be nyin al hawa kono woli be ba kono woli be tinto kan woli be nyin fonyo kono woli be dinkra dole to in other parts of nature konko wolu kono surtout balu kono kenye tu walu kono ñili be mu fannale de damian ko wol da fon lu fanalu jele mu la habitat jele fana mu la mabutu dalto jele fana mu la kordalti jele mu la cabinet tolti jele mu la laranti adu ñin duniya ko non tel damman tata ñin duniya ni ñin da fon be dan ñin duniya ala en dala de ha ay ke kalifoto ñil be ñil leka silan tolo nya tel leka ñil be tan ke temende ni ñayen je fana e kam e la reaction ani ni ñay do la reaction to kilent because ni ñayen tolo jelon e kalne ko the master is here ba dol bije comme jatol ñol si faalu ala min de comme telephone in the king sorry in the jungle yeñin king ya min soto ko itelom the king hani hadama de ñaati tro e kala fika attaque because o mum lati sembo ni ale sembo dila e kuro dila o mu kulere mielon ko is all prone to abuse or e kamere butun itele dunya mo be itele dile mo be no pare so ale min kon toliye fokk wato be de ka tentu ron wato be to kaje ta fion dole bijiye wala tan nañu kummata bakile na banko ka kabon na satol to kabon na tundol to kata fo banko to alinga kata bake na wulolu kono da fion le mili bijiye to nya ku klinde ndeso excuse no bayre mu nekita ngoldol tarle bari kulu ku fana na nyalom wala mu content eko ibe mu ne hont kan ibe subole no makan pour ya domoro ke ibadu bari ale fanga yi fanga dol nat nan al wala kono pour nga balula just as sometimes also o fanga dol da fanga dol fana be da wulol kono da fen dol fana ka balu wala la e ka balu ñona wala ba nan la raka manke domoroti subolu ale nga fere ke ñetu la natural habitat ñol kono ñetu la ila kodo kono ila kordal kono ila cabinetul kono ila laran kono wala muy la ñawolti ku non ni la ñawol la fana dol ni la no wol chama imira ni ngamila folo what do ni tata just go and connect with the nature ge mira ñu da fon benu yanon ko bebe kuma kan e kenyin be moy su to lambam fo du tala la fo mun nombam ñi bebe laren cour ñi bebe there is a natural order mi yanon ko is placed on the telephone be e ke la su to la wala ñama do kata loren yiru bu la kan throughout lo kata fato la mi yanon ko si ni kunno de o be par imira fanan even tebe min fokanten we talking about the tropics but ngata to the Arctic ngata bla do daminon ko is always freezing and cold world do titano la enough you live no in Africa because it's so hot, it's so tropical in Africa. So da fana mialon ko suma ite ka balu suma la kono ite fana mu suma la mu la natural habitat ngale alaji atele nyin dab atele nyin beno wala ne handol faran hadama don kono hapore be molla temperature la fanna la na tambi taw dron in surviving we struggle to survive because there is too hot. We grappling with the heat wave, but if it is also too cold, so hadmadin ala entol janya me famu taman zero very symbolic olo nga kanya kuto kana sumaya bare akana kande panambaki in the middle so ba nge call ni be call la nyaato de man in the next half an hour so abola nyama bade I got distracted a bit. So, coming that dunia na nature, how wonderful it is. Janembe dunna programo kono nga bombir bombada. Ke wafele mi alonko nga kanu kanu danta daminna. In songe call in dunna programo kono be call after the program. Okay, so this is a very important call for me, but I need to also because I'm about to make back being to jam back because in kara laloto asal ko wendi. So beming fokan jawol nyente ko bombir bombada ko fele lafta minna ngakanu fente fo ala message because mo ni diamuta min kala mo min ka boy da ko e ka fo hadima dingo ni atara toñalo mu ibo hadima yala topoto kan ibo hadima yala bambandika comme ala laftala nyam nkanyam fulade molko toña is subjective dolla toña mu kake dolle nakarolti dolla nakarol kake dolle toña ñine mu kuti melo ngay ka fu modi bar nda kunden ko ngad kitabolu mili jibe adu wata nyawnyande man karande bar ñinte keno la toñati hadima de wondo hadima de ni la nakaro ya ni la nyanto ya nakar ate kino la toñati bar ñin toñal dol biye ñin ñin ñanto dol biye enol wulutale ala le o dila mota duniya kono mi yalan ko hana sukule ka sankulo ma a mawo sembo soto ke inakare ke ibali wo ñantola ini wo wulutale they are inborn rights. So nimmi yo nakare wota kenola toñata nimmi iwo fanke ibe ala la sokika so ala soke ata kenola toñata so whether subjective or subjective but al base agree ko mbendani te be nyanta ka agree le ko nennan do mi alan ko it's my natural right ni wulutale you manke privilege I'm talking about privileges but I'm talking about rights human right ale min dun tolla ko we are born free and we are born with dignity ati pedro da fa dole bi ni bi wulula but hadama da jibe o fu mo damanke dignity you wulu don ye mor fa no ko bade if ye nya taw don lu melnay ko this is your last breath in this world if ngere example ko je ye jibe don ni won ren nagan slaw ko ni doctor ya declare is dead kada kili mura yesto e nya si dia nyaw ne dunia medial be kono medial fan jibe al media ko be mimbe kering jana mimbe kering what is the kafnyala mimbe kering Gaza al nyabe fimol mi al nyabe nyim screenol mille be nyim mo fal mil be tande kan but furola nyaadal ni la kol dolo camera this guy de bukol dol jede because mu minute o mu hadama de na bu nyalati mu hadama la bu nyalati so ñu lemu ko to melon ko sabatata nimmi ye na tay ko to bole tinyala e mari be ala sokol la adum bi Gambia ala Gambia jibe ngani mo na programme wol kono wato beto nko mbade wol lo mu ñelti nsi ñol lo mu ñelti mbare wol lo mu nterol lo mu mfamañol lo mu mbinkiñol lo mu mbare lo ani isafu ñawñam yeb any type of relationship long Gambia is a very small country, a very tiny country. Mbenga nyolon. O balafa nyanta dum non tolla, but over the years, nyum balafa do yata ndam maltem. Because muneketa maral nya ebe maral nya sifa min bialan ko be tuturim kan abem kanyum banko kan ain ndam maltemo ay la njuru jamal lesuto amanya kero nyama min keta politiko kabiri ya jambe la jamano kadu jawala ta ngo fana jele ko dol mbe kudol kono bi na minol dol experience jawara la time oto jawara nabe diamola ala abe diamo kan la politiko kono abe diamo kala politicien on a fellow politician on le wallahi abeni bunya abeni famancio abeni sobea abeni alfaya abeni nyatum ka mankutol bar bi wo mankin de damante ma fa politicien on bede but politicien dol bije so ko milan ko na place le bebul they are occupying public office wol yandale by all means to project a reputation and to project a very a decent way of projecting the credibility of our institution, of our public institutions, by their way of by their own conduct and utterances. What they talk about, what they can really express, it should match, it should reflect that dignity, that credibility, that good reputation of our public institution, especially in the state. The state, the reputation of our state, the dignity that we should be projecting to the international community, in the Committee of Nations. Gambia. Sumo bankunde banko fele ngami respect. Banko fele me potential soto. Ngani fele ko ni Gambia potential men soto. Ni tonya ni marala dol ni dol yalo ne de. Dol yalo ne de. War wala fana mi adna ne ko dol biye ibe ko bele ke kan to suppress that. for certain interests. Ko dole bi jal baje kan na bankoka. Ko do bi jem baje kan na bankoka. The players may be there, but some of these players may not be outside. They are proxies. There are certain politics me along katar bankoka and water dole bi. Sometimes they are proxy. They are proxy activities. They are proxy political gymnastic. Because they are vested interest. Political kono, during political kono, campaign kono, lot of interest le group le kadum during the political campaign water kono. Now accountability is looming. Gambians want to decide who they want to give chance to. But ni alon ko ni neta level playing field. They will be the losers, and because of their interest is at risk. Now what they will do now is they will start to play some politics. Ite alomba ima alomba wol katar jel wol ko dunnan. This is a time they can do now. If you don't kande, either by paying the piper. By paying the piper. When I say the piper, the politician, the candidate. And this support may not only be in the country, maybe outside, coming from outside. Coming from outside. Because mimbe carry the status quo me along be carrying tomorrow, it is ayetele favor. This is what they want so that they are able to do. Because ning kudo nata, ning dual nata wala ning banko lora dual ka this rule of law kan cool till ko be tilinta dolte balula. Dole kanyine fo. Dole nyine mida. So they want a regime, or they want an environment where a rule of law is not of it may not be there for them. Rule for others and rule for others. It can be a selective justice. But over time, not only selective justice, how many times we are crying of selective justice? Selective justice, selective justice. Father America is Nyimbe Kensenati. Kuleketa. There is no smoke without fire. Kuleketa. Wokolu there will never work inside. Even in the way they award contracts, even in the way they go about doing certain things. The players may not be in the country, may be in the country, but some of them may not be in the country. Gambia. Mbolo kono be. I'm not pointing fingers to anybody. But if I beg it and yalajan, moment of political Katifalmina, Kekan Pomena, Kujamalamoy. You Koranang, you Marco, but you Funko back, car button Latu Adunt. You Kelebura Adunta. Wall Bay. Remember, Kenson. And sometimes Dulta Alfanita the Foyt at Ye Muta. Ye Korong. Ye ta Foyta say ye dundi. Eboka bono. Because Nico Bebola, Mimba Kundanitola. The risk of blackmailing, the risk of exposure, the risk of everything. Model people are very sophisticated in their game. Gambia manke only the country. They've done this to other countries. Kudol bijenya jabu bang kudol kan hanbe bimen de menfang bonde no kudol kono. Ila nyaton kol man kudol bonde ne fankan. Because he kulek. It deals so like. You wonder why hanbe bimen to Gambia to be kumbo kan. E koy may itinoso to the bako. Charo mianko dumo nundo. Gambia was like, we would be proud coming Gambia Charo, Fuka for Combo Charo, Combo Tura. Very sad. Chalo Benade. Nyolbe, Menyo sort of Gambia Mimu Gambia. We were taking them for granted. They were just there for us. But now they're in disguise. You wonder why? It's politics. Yina nan kadila fale ko political kumma atabak ni min gabal ko alfa political fale ko but political ben tinya kan political ben fonde kan political ben bonande kan political ben kumbonde kan alon kan dum mantal kumbonde ka bari na next generation min bina wol fan la sama bebe tinya kan because of politics. Gambia me muna fundinde ko no. What are we projecting to the rest of the world? Ngani fo jang wala ni deko we can play diplomacy by meet and the kind of projection we want to show to the world that this is Gambia. What product are we using for tourism? What product are we trying to showcase for diplomacy? What? Recently, AFCON, na football team or Scorpion, it don't have AFCON football competition. Where they went. I want to use this opportunity, this platform, to express my gratitude and banku demul milango nyom banku demul milango yakata in the circumstances they were in yakata bagi yakata ila kato dang mojale it could have been more, but if another my it man talking it's a chain work, it's a teamwork. Mo be nyante do la tala yaki. These sports coming for sports. Modula yung kada dando fang Gambia mo na sort kada dan foko nyinde ndesan. Yung kadiamu maybe malon ne dunia kono ngani ne fu mo len ko bi bam ko milan ko they are investing so much in sport. Look at where they are today. And I like using Saudi Arabia as a typical example because when I can come for the jela mun gina bankot jela misimi bankot na kababi jela ndika kudo mu danke mu da kuntalti but this is Saudi where na dina kumal bije o Bangkok. World best players now are all being attracted to Saudi because Saudi is investing so much money to attract the world best talents in music, sports, and in you name it. You look at the United Kingdom. They have the biggest league in the whole world, Memo Premier League. We found my way could the United Kingdom by a diplomacy mean ke ila sport ko la Premier League kono. Hanu the monarch. Tumado the monarch kakele, but the Premier League ni monarch ni bondi Angleterre they are finished. The monarch what you call the palace, the monarchy as an institution. In a Premier League from Bondija, Angleterre, there will no Angleterre. Because more dolly they are clued to because of your strong support and loyalty means the Premier League. Ayim bankun financial kudo like bunyala financial bankun. Ayim bankun respectfully. Bankun is respected worldwide because it's a product of their diplomacy. It's an year-round league. Almost 20 teams playing in the Premier League. FA Cup. So year-round there is football. Almost every week there is football here happening in the United Kingdom. And it is pumping a lot of millions of pounds into this sector, in our economy. Until the struggle until Bukoke. Na stadium is in that disrepair. Until Buka Kuli Keno, Kubuka Neba, Kubuka sustain no Gambia Bangkok. It's not just magic, it's not just coincidence, it's corruption. Simple as. Corruption on a bit. We're not looking at other solutions. We don't crisis kake. We don't deal with those crises effectively, but we also don't provide solutions. Some of these issues as well. Coach in Gambia coach Scorpion coach resign. But it didn't well of Gambia doing that. Because this is it. There is until man kumuta kaseti. Man sela hadama dengul hakonya. Because yalla ko be jokan da nya feel ko be joko fata ko lo nyanda be imba jokan. But I feel like kule kata bianan ko is defeated. It's a defeat for him. And the best way is to go. and give chance to others. Bantol ko no. Mano de dol fanantina de. Ite mano ibe fail fail. Hani kabi kabere ko mo kilda man ba wolle damman tamu gambet. Afele. Nyimol melen ko milan ko kubale ke nyimbankun ka yem fail yemol fa. Their hands are with blood. Yeah, they have looted from our coffers. They're coming back. I camera kuman ke nyimbankun ka. I camera ko wol na minang look at obe banko minka. Mbitano nyadele. Ite nyabola ibe balandi hande be mentu. Ha. Ibe balandi hande be nyabe nyimbela. Nyabe nyinakaro bela. Nyabe nyunkolo be banko fel kam. Ndeni ite be fella, ndim falal be na be fella. But ite be stuck, still talk. Ite ko ikado le sawlonde politiko manke sawlonde tikuti. Banko ani mbe ngandong banko ya sawosoto. Wala mu fenti tonya, wala mu tonya te mimbe kala ndeli te be nafat. Ali nga dem wala. Ali nga mbang mole na ben divide la. Ibe kun sen na nyola. Fenti for political. There are a lot of crises in this country. One of the key sectors means in bankun kenoko wala funding la musula ke la be o funding ke lo wolle ka do ko ke o do ko fana environment of agriculture and quality. They are attacking the least budget junk of our budget, whereas all these millions have been diverted to allowances, civil servant to big bosses this elisol ila allowances. You talk about, you see some job roles, you are duplicating them. They are pumping a lot of money, millions of money, dollars into those issues. Imamoli moko ta kana dulal ta ke jangu na kana institutional ta ke revamp na, especially institutional ko their lifeline of this country. Na youth solo and na agriculture. But ñim bebe kere ñu banko kam ñabe ñol. Me ñu sabala. Fondol te kenola klente bang forget about all these differences. Ngaje ko miyemtul be ko na wala mu gambet. Gambie abe jami banko al halu min kono kolyalam. Maral jami bije amambete. There are evidences there. Lots every day you are seeing evidences upon evidences upon evidences upon evidences. Hanaga tonto mo fo ifan ite fa nyanto londale. Bare ñim be long be kola ñi dem bila muru ñi lekk li muru le kan ko te ke nene yi $500 dila wala $5,000 dila ko te ke yewta ina muru ko te ke ñi nakaro kono ñi dimonu batanu toro kono ko te ke nim kumbo kono and ñaano kono fo wat juma mi fa nga bam ko soto mim mu yati min nga bam ko soto mim mu ni julot nga bam ko soto mim mu na kayro ni ko bet nga banko soto miango nyenda file ko anyon banko tek dunia kono fanna bela. That's how we should feel. But mbadolo nga fanya membe mbore kan blalto 0044771676 759 0044771676 759 after quickly so call and down show off I wanted to have a very about time soto adna ko because nga engagement soto commitment soto nyanda borala dami so la ko gondi nyola so mami mbaji be kan fa maybe alsama fa mba askino nga murundi na nga samba sibiti longo so manda but budon kadun Sundays kamunta ko sign it's like becoming a very busy day for me. So I might need to push this to Saturdays every Saturday morning instead of every Sunday morning. But I'll look at it by next week. So why don't you quote number for the down quickly if you want to call me Janimbe Rapopla. This is the number to call me now. Anama ala sunandimbe anama ala mbe so mentabona alma ala mbe Carola be min no man banko kan alma ala dinna wala mo tonyat Tonya is a commodity. Tonya is atala mo kuti so min ye friendly ain't friendly. I'm hani balan nalo ay friendly. Barnde san sitano. Ne sembod ni ale sembodi la. Sitano beno. Ni ale na flodi la. Sitano beno. Fengo fe nite si ne mo so de si kairo so de ala be fe no. Ni musu hani musu kendo ni aso sitano be fe. Fengo fe nite ko wala mu nemoti wala mu nidiat hande madin. Sitano be fe. Because kudul bije niwol tade fo dun dawol nidial kono. ila kilo ni me munding ate kay lan roda manet. So alama ale mbetan ka setan marasola ko wala wala an gabi bayri kon man na nsi men ke rom wala nyende ko ngal tendungal jay ngal nimbara bake for today. It's a short program, but I just wanted to come in to use the opportunity kana scope nyol fanan tempi ke jay ke nimbara la do kunyumala also kaitan ni mol la minan ko ebe kumol fo kam minan ko desani man maybe intention si falu man londe sedol ko no karengal dani sports akamindu ni banko ka ningolo inte cha hanna. And by now right now Gambian to mingelo ni ko go back to the drawing board to revamp everything. And nganyum fo ko mi ya jambiame we build communities. These talents, these football skills, they are all dotted around the country. It's not only one area. Make sure, let's engage. Let's have a process. Let's have a plan in place to smoke out these talents across the board. Na football team will prepare, but can na investment in the sports and in the culture, arts and culture. Very important. Gambia fundindila. There are so many things ngami mfojang ko Gambia can export. Hanina domoro ngamo nyi wanti ngama me bake ko benachino competition of la benachino. Gambia took force in terms of for good diplomacy. Okay? Na Kora, we can use that as a very powerful diplomacy tool. It's be used now. Na musician or milan ko they in the all around the country, all in the diaspora and so in the Gambia. We can use them to project a diplomacy, a very strong diplomacy. Ngana music revive. Ngana copyright will strengthen it. Ngana institutional murundi ke bambande. That's the way forward to catch up with the rest of the world. All these things will bring a lot of prosperity for Gambian citizens, and all these agents milanko they can bring back that prosperity or economic growth, and an opportunity for tax regime, to expand. But instead of increasing taxes, think about issues, areas, where we can explore. But in care, because same old. No, kuba kafale Gambia. Kukin rek. Ala baraka baki. Komi ngafanya man na be baki. Baru butong. Tomorrow asikeno programo nyumbaji bela ka sound Saturday inshallah ko Sunday ngala bisi la bakal sa ala baraka bake for wado albadi mal la min konato
Mimbe kering nkafo wala nyama
badi nyinde atebe kodi ma bade te me yaron ko Home Digital FM 99.9 ani mimbe kering TV wala nyin sabalena atol min yaron ko alkasafaro le ke fir fegol le bal budo alafta kabin kankula ning alnata Home Digital FM jamu kankular bundal te dami yaron ko ning kankula dunia bele kalong e ka fengo mi wafi ani kama minna ando manna da wala atul min yalon ko project ko bale bulo Gambia banko kanim banko e bantara na lafta mole nyim project ko kalamuta janne modulati alsina kachano dami nka advertisement or kaliyele dami yalon ko nse voice kali nga bi mix ngana murung nga eali bara manna da wala ni lafta talk show la dami yalon ko business ole be bulu wala project ole be bulu isina sino radio to janne wala itarasiri na online TV ine mole den kachala pour nyin kamala ese ku jama lonje ntolu dum mobundale timi yaron ko ka fahamuro yurwande kanda malu ke kilomoti wala munna lo kankungoti wala ya sabu ibe dawoda ni atara safaro le be bulu do lafta mole kala motande kana ker nan tarabri kama nema ba na laftan commande la dron al se fero ke alien commande plus 220 779 4475 wala plus 220 734 3125 hanside ning altulbe diaspora al senna whatsapp commande nole plus 44